Class in America in the 20th century is no different than it was in the 19th, 18th century, or any other century before that. The, the definition of class that I think takes the most logical approach is one published by Google that reads, "The system of ordering a society in which people are divided into sets based on perceived social or economical status." I'm sure that you have all heard about keeping up with the Kardashians, but this term was coined from the phrase that originates from the comic strip Keeping Up with the Joneses, created by Arthur M. Momad, aka Pop Moman, in 1913. The strip depicts the social climbing of the McGinnis family, who struggle to keep up with their neighbors, the Joneses of the title. Herman Dellman, pictured here, is remembered as the great showman of the New York footwear industry, targeting wealthy socialites and celebrities as his customers. The primary source that I have chosen to discuss are these 1937 Dellman evening pumps. The shoes are a clear indication of social and economical status. The same can be said for this silk wedding dress that can be traced back to 1880. Silk is a very expensive and precious fabric. To have a wedding dress made out of silk would still be costly in today's market. Markets are a clear indication of class, depending on the amount of money you have, which would indicate your social and economical status, would indicate which markets you could most likely shop at. Parts of what makes the market a tricky concept is that it shifts depending on one's vantage point. So back in the beginning of the 20th century, there were book markets, slave markets, marriage markets, and today, as we know, markets, those would be supermarkets, farmers markets, the stock market, and the retail market. However, that was hardly the case in the beginning of the 20th century and before. Meredith McGill refers to markets as the potential demand for a commodity or service, or to the actual state of a trade at any one moment. She also refers to the market as to the trading network for a particular commodity, or more generally, to the business of buying and selling. These are a few pictures about the markets that I discussed earlier. So here is the book market. This market actually still exists in France. This is today's concept of the marriage market, which is taken from Shanghai. And if you could read this lady who's dressed up as a bride, her market is U.S. citizenship through marriage to the highest bidder. This is an old painting taken from the slave day trades. This here is what we know as Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue is a key point for the upper class people to shop. You can see some of the retailers here, which are Gucci, Prada, and then here is Wall Street, as we know today as the stock market. There has always been and will continue to be a divide in class in America. As long as there is an opportunity for one person to achieve higher goals than the other, class will exist. And America is the land of opportunity. So it's up to you to decide which class are you in.